Nigeria will raise $1 billion by the end of the year in the form of Eurobonds to help ease the recession. This is in addition to the 350 billion naira, which will also be injected into the economy anytime from now. The finance minister, Kemi Adeosun, told journalists in Abuja that a large chunk of these monies will be used for capital projects, including the 420 billion naira released in May. She reiterated that the nature of capital funds is that it takes time before it impacts the economy.
We are raising money. As you know, the Eurobond capital raise is on. We're about to appoint our advisors, so we'll be raising an additional $1 billion. 2 weeks ago, we approved the external borrowing plan. That was very important because if you remember when we said we would borrow, we said we would borrow the cheapest money first. We have approvals in that plan from the World Bank, from ADB, from GCA, with interest rates as low as 1.5% and tenures as long as 40 years to intervene in some specific areas, which include agriculture, education, health, rebuilding of the Northeast, and there are a lot of, and of course the railway projects that are very key to what we're doing. So there's a lot of activity going on. The issue with fiscal initiatives is that there's always a lag. There's always a time difference between when you release money and when it has an effect. And what we're trying to do now is to work on how we can shorten that lag. Some of those delays are in the procurement processes. We're working on that. We're working with the ministries to try and speed things up. Quite a lot has gone on defence because we needed to rebuild and retool the capability of our army, particularly to continue with the efforts in the Northeast. Interior, transport. I'm sure you've seen activity has resumed on the abandoned airport project, the 4 international airport projects. We have funded those. Agriculture, of course, has received significant funding because of the time sensitivity of agriculture and because of the fact that food price was rising and we needed to intervene. There will also be funding of about 60 billion to the social intervention program, and that's very important in terms of putting money into people's pocket.